good time talking right now. I've got some folks from the Cumberland County Schools in here. This woman on the left of the podcast over here, I've never seen her before in my life.
We only worked together for what,
like
5,
20
6
years
years?
or something? Yes, on Fox at 99 in the morning.
And Cumberland County Schools.
Cumberland County Schools,
yeah,
yes.
remember when you were our community relations person.
Right, well, so that's Renarta Moyd. I know her as Clanton. And Tonjai Robertson, doctor type, what is your official title?
I'm the area superintendent, school support.
He's thinking about buying the place. But you know, you're here because stop, move over a little bit. You're trying to get all in the thing and move that microphone over a little bit because you look like Pinocchio.
Okay,
there
this
you go.
way?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, all right.
Beautiful. I wanted Dr. Robertson to have the unabated attention here. You're here because graduation's coming up.
Yes, it is.
And we were just showing some of the videos of the things that kids can do when they come down the stage at Cumberland County Schools, flips and... Okay, that's not what they can do.
No, we practice and we have a certain decorum that we
Yes,
expect.
we do.
Yes.
Exactly. But, you know, and I say that in jest because for a long time it has been the policy of Cumberland County Schools that you don't shout out when your youngin goes across the stage. Why is that? People say, God, that's why?
Because we want to preserve the dignity of the ceremony, and we want to make sure that every child's name is heard. They have worked so hard to earn that diploma. We want to make sure that every child's name is heard and that those parents and those loved ones hear their name.
Well, and you got people who come from out of town to see the grandkids graduate and all that kind of stuff. So I get it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Can I just add this as well? When all the yelling and the clapping for prolonged periods of time pursues, then it lengthens the time of the ceremony, and we've got other ceremonies that we've got to, that
That's
are
right.
back to back.
That's correct.
That's right. And I made that point when we were talking about the fact that you two were going to come on the show, that the length of the graduation is just prolonged because you have the yelling. And then what a lot of folks don't know is if you have, 2 or 3 graduation on a day, sometimes 4?
That's
how
we
many?
have what, 5? Five a day.
5 a day. And so you got to turn that place around. Now, where are they taking place, and how does it all work here? It's the same?
It's the same. So it'll be taking place at the Crown Coliseum. And, of course, each ceremony is going to be about an hour in length. But we do encourage all families to arrive at the ceremony at least 1 hour beforehand because traffic will be heavy. But it is a great occasion. We call this our Super Bowl for Cumberland County Schools, of course, for the graduation. But again, we stress to parents to make sure that you arrive early. Please take your time and drive carefully. And it's a celebration, so we want to celebrate each student.
Well, it's pretty amazing. It is like kind of like a factory thing. You're in and out, people in and out. Which school has the biggest graduating class this year?
The largest class is Jack Britt High School.
Yes.
What's the schedule? When do they actually start the series of graduations?
So ceremonies actually start on May the 20th. We'll have 17 actual graduations, and run all the way from May the 20th through June the 11th.
And those schools, I guess they all have something special at their school as well, where they announce who the VAL is and all that kind of stuff, different programs.
That is correct. Most schools will have a VAL and a SAL. Sometimes they'll have a senior elected SGA representative who will speak, and of course the principals will have a speech as well.
And
you know what?
Go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to mention that we do have a schedule. We have a wonderful website. It's part of our Cumberland County Schools website, but there's a dedicated page to the graduations, all things graduations, all things 2026 graduations. So on that particular page, you'll find the schedule as well as the rehearsals, which are closed. But the schedule for our graduations, I'm trying to think what else we have. The live stream links where families can go and click on those. And, if you happen to be across the world and you want to see that special child graduate, then you can do so. Or you're unable to attend, you can use the live. So it's just a lot of good information. And you know what I forgot to mention as well, Gilbert? Do you know how many young people were graduating this year?
No, but I'm sure on that page you just flip, you're going to be able to tell me. It's not like you have it memorized, but go ahead. Tell me what's on the page.
I'm looking you straight in the eye.
It's you and me. Go ahead.
Approximately 3,758 graduates this year. Approximately.
Approximately.
But you know what's interesting about that? I'm from Philadelphia. My graduating, I had 1,100 juniors in my school at Aldi
Wow.
High, and we graduated 700 and something from high school. Now, my big question is, what happened to that 400 or so over the summer from the time they were juniors? People got transferred, whatever it might be. Some people got left back, that kind of stuff. But when you're in that type of environment, if you're from a Philly or New York, and all the schools had 4,000 or 5,000 in it. This is very neat to be involved with an intimate relationship here. And a lot of folks who are here because of the military come from big cities and big school systems. I never rode a school bus at all. We always used to take the public transportation. You got tokens.
Yeah.
And you rode the public transportation. I never rode in a school bus at all in my life.
Really? But that's interesting when you see, when you're in like New York or Philadelphia or Boston and you see young people in Chicago taking public transportation early in the morning. And just to think that I know I come from, I grew up here, so I'm accustomed to riding on a school bus. But to think that a child has to get up in the morning, obviously you all knew where you know where you're going.
Well, you think about the danger of that.
Yes.
I didn't think about it back then. You bought your tokens on Monday. It was a bag of 10 tokens would get you for $2. And then that got you onto the bus and a transfer. Because normally to get to your school, you had to take, especially if you're going to the high school, you had to take a bus and then you had to take a transfer. Now, elementary school, I don't know if you remember, y'all not as old as me, but when we went to elementary school, we got out for lunch and went home. And then we came back. Dr. Robertson, can you imagine that happening at a school?
No, sir. I cannot relate to that at all. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Don't
sorry.
act like you're not old enough to know something
No,
here.
I'm sorry.
Now, where are you from originally?
Originally, I am from Moore County.
Oh, so
okay?
you're right here.
Right here. So riding the school bus was a rite of passage. We would look forward to it. So we didn't get to go home, sir, for lunch. We went to our cafeteria and had breakfast.
And had
lunch.
breakfast
Yes,
and
sir.
lunch.
No, we came home and I used to ask my dad, "Can I have a quarter for lunch so I can get a pie and soda?" And look, you get
Pint
Wait,
soda.
a pint of
Pine
soda
soda?
or a pine soda?
a pie and soda.
Oh, okay.
A can of soda back then in the olden days cost 10 cents, and a pie was 15 cents, and that's what I would have for lunch. And we would walk around, we eat our pie and soda. Yeah, but
Happy on sugar. That's good.
but we
I'm sure
didn't
the
know
teachers
back then.
enjoyed it. Oh, yeah.
And then we'd come back to school. And I'll never forget the day that John Hinton decided to fight me, and he beat me up all the way home. And the whole school followed us down North Street.
Did you win?
No, I lost.
Oh, sorry.
And no, that's okay.
Want to talk about it?
No.
I'm
That's why I'm a ranger. I said I need to learn some self-defense. Where's John Hinton now? I'll take care of him. Well, look, all right, let's get back to that. I was off course here.
Graduations.
Yes. So what do you want to tell me about graduations?
So Renarta was mentioning the website. It is really important that parents refer back to that website. It is just a joyous occasion, and it's so thrilling to see these young people who have worked years and years to get to this moment, and then just to simply embrace it and really walk away with a huge accomplishment. And the biggest thing, of course, is the plans after that. And so while it's only an hour and it is several in a day, it is such a memorable occasion. So that's the main thing with graduations. We just want everyone to arrive safely,
Yes.
participate, behave, and enjoy the ceremonies.
Now, you have a photographer who's set up there to do it. How many tickets do the kids get, or is it because it's big and is it unlimited? How does that work?
So the tickets vary based on the school and school size, but those numbers are predetermined at the school level, and those tickets are given to the students, and the students, pass them out to whomever they want to join them on that occasion.
This weekend, Mother's Day weekend, is the big college graduation. FSU has theirs, NC State. NC State was overcrowded, and they had blow horns, and some people did not get in. Now, is it a possibility that people will not get into a graduation in Cumberland County?
No,
No,
that's
not
not at all.
possible.
Again, the tickets are predetermined based on the number of graduates.
Right, but one student has 10 uncles and you only gave him 6 tickets.
Right, and so that's what the live stream is there.
Now,
for.
see, that was my segue.
Yeah, because
Who's going to talk
additional-
about the live stream?
Yeah, additional tickets are not guaranteed. And
How's
as
the
far-
live stream work?
The live stream, well, and you know what? Let me give you the web address as well.
Sure.
Okay. So if families want to go onto the website and be able to access that live stream, it's www.graduation.ccs.k12.nc.us.
Is there anything else to add to that people?
But
But look, if you go to if you go to your website,
yeah, they just go to our website and they'll
Right.
click on an an image crosses the screen, and you just click on it. It talks about graduation. You just click on it, and it'll take you straight to the site, to that particular page.
so if somebody wants to watch the graduation, is the same type thing?
Yes, you just go and you can access the graduation website. Then you click on that particular live stream link, and then you sit there and just enjoy.
Now, of course, everybody, if they wanted to pay for them, I guess would get graduation pictures. You know, their senior pictures and that kind of thing. But is there that one shot that you get when you come across the street shaking hands? Is that, do we still do that?
Yes, we do.
And so
Yes,
how do
we
you
do.
how do you get that?
So that information is provided at the school level with a particular company that's taking those pictures for each school, and they'll just follow up with that company. They absolutely can purchase those photos.
You know, I mean, when you talk about creating memories, that's what this is.
Absolutely.
Mhm. It is.
You know, and hopefully you've done what you needed to do, so you can walk across the stage.
Absolutely.
And is it early college go first, or how does that work?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
The early colleges will be graduating first. Actually, on May the 20th. And we'll send them off. And then the following week, we'll have rehearsals. And then June 1 is when the Big Ten, as we call it, the other schools will have their graduations.
You know, this is a special time for the school system, and know it's a special time for the colleges and university as you're getting ready to head up to the graduation, the culmination of everything that you've done for 12 years, and you realize I need a credit. I'm not going to graduate. Don't you hate that?
Ooh,
That
yes.
I mean, that can happen.
It can, but I'll have to say Cumberland County does a great job of really trying to prevent that from happening. And we do have some things in place to support those students. So we actually have a summer graduation for those who may not finish on time.
Well, and that's good. It's just
Mhm.
so, but this is this is the start of you moving into something and hopefully moving out of your parents' house. Hopefully, but that's
Some.
The Cosby Show effect might. No, I'm joking. We pray that will not happen. That our young people are prepared to move on to that next stage in life.
Well, it's really good. I'm seeing Renata on the other side, Mike, because it's been many years since we did this together.
Yes.
But those were good times.
Very good.
To,
Yeah.
To do what we do, and I met Renata at the ERC.
Mm-hmm. That's when I worked in public relations.
Okay.
I was pretty much straight out of college. Yeah,
Yes, she was.
and I was doing
And
communications.
she I was there covering. I guess I was Channel 11 at the time,
Mhm.
and we were up there covering whatever it was at the ERC. And here comes this woman. Hear ye, like she was a colonial crier. Hear ye, Cumberland County Schools is the, because she's got a distinct voice.
She does.
Yes.
She does.
She
It's a
articulates.
nice voice.
Yes, hear
Thank
ye. And I said to myself, who is this woman?
Who is she?
That's right.
But you know what, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm saying
okay.
Gilbert.
No, I'm
And
G.
that's what we
Yes,
called him on
right.
the air as
I
well.
call you Clanton. Your
Yes.
last maiden name, but go ahead.
Exactly. But nonetheless, yeah, that was because I remember. We all remember Gilbert Bays, master of the Super Mix.
Right. I played
And-
last night, but go ahead. That's
Yeah.
it.
And so to be able to see you there, like in person, when I got up there, I was like, oh, that's Gilbert Bays. And then he's at TVD 11. Oh. But I didn't choke, did I?
Yeah, no, but that and
Okay.
15 cents will get me a cup of coffee, too. All right, but look, I got to give you all the boot. I want to get y'all out here because my next guests are in here. I want to make sure you drive home any point you want to drive home, so drive.
Oh, you know what? Something that we do definitely want to mention to everyone as far as the clear bag policy. Please go visit the Crown Coliseum website so that you can know what the clear bag policy is. Also, balloons, flowers, stuffed animals, posters, those types of things. Families will those are not permitted in the venue. The Crown does not provide wheelchairs. However, there is accessible seating. But I mean, all of these things are there on that website, the graduation, www.
Well, look,
all the things.
I'm the parent, the grandparent, and my kids will tell you this: that when we have the graduation, I'm the one that comes out the crowd, walks right up to the front of the stage, and take me a picture, and then I walk back. Is that permitted?
No.
So I broke the rules.
Y-
What's new?
You're sitting behind the blue wall.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yes.
you got a barricade. I got to
Yeah,
jump.
you got a barricade. If Grandma can jump the
Please,
no, we
please
don't.
don't jump the
We don't.
barricade.
Okay,
Yeah,
look,
we
I'm
don't.
telling people stuff on the radio that I really shouldn't be encouraging. We're here to tell people the facts. And the facts are you cannot do that.
No, you can't. And you know what, Gilbert? Let me just add one last thing.
This is your last thing, and
Okay,
I'm going to
this is
kick
my
you
one
out.
last thing. Okay, Cumberland County Schools, we've just launched our Standout Seniors campaign. It's themed Anchored in Excellence. 17 young people across this county who, some of them have overcome odds to get to that graduation day. Wonderful young people, just doing a lot of good things, whether it's in service, whether it's the acting ability, I think we have 1 or 2 battalion commanders, with our JROTC, units there at the schools. Just wonderful young people. So I hope everyone will, pop online, check them out. We're on social media, and just read their stories and look at their videos and just enjoy and cherish them
Yes.
like we do.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Well, look, I've had a great conversation with you, and I'm got my eyes rolling up because I've always said that when you try to tell good news stories, you run into red tape. Well, we got to have the parents' permission slip. We can't do this.
Yeah.
And when I want to tell bad news, I just walk up to the yellow tape and take pictures of all the bodies that I want. Nobody says anything. We got to work harder to get people to do good news about good kids.
Right.
And I've tried, but I run into red tape. We can't get the parent permission slip. So I'm challenging you guys to make these type of stories available as they're happening, as opposed to after they're left and the person's gone. And so if you need a parent's permission slip or whatever it is, say, yes, we want to get that individual on the radio to talk about what it is that they've done. I had a young lady who was a spelling bee champ, and it was a fantastic interview. Her father was here, and it was, I think she represents your school system.
Cumberland County Schools.
Yeah, it was a great interview. It was pins and needles, but we finally got her on the air. So think about that for next year, okay? Because this one's about over here.
All right.
All right.
All right,
do.
don't go anywhere. Right now, we've got, what, you want to go straight to spots? Because we're
Let's do
running
it.
out of time. All right, you're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC.
This report is sponsored by NobleGoldInvestments.com. You answered the call to serve. Now let Noble Gold Investments help protect what you've earned after years of sacrifice for our country. You deserve a retirement built to last. Defend your wealth with real physical gold and silver. Learn more at NobleGoldInvestments.com.